and also the presentation of the sustainable packaging to product branding by Insinyur Kiki Budi Abadi. He is the packaging designer that a lot of work on the sustainable packaging. And the end of this ceremony, it will be discussion and answering about the presentation, and then we and then after that, we divided into the breakout room. It will be the guest. Maybe we have some discussion about this summer course, and then the second room will be joining the participant. Will Ibu Elisa will talk about the schedule and something else related to that program. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Now I come out with the first agenda. It is the welcome remark and welcome greeting for our beloved head of department, Professor Dr. Engineering Suprihatin. And now I would like to Professor Dr. Suprihatin to give some speech for welcome greeting to the all participants, most of all, and then also for the guests attending this event. Thank you so much. Please, Professor Suprihatin.
Thank you, Bu Endang. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen in Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand. Good evening, everybody in the United States of America. The Honorable Dean and Vice Dean of the Faculty of Agriculture Technology, IPB University, Professor Slamet Budianto, and Professor Ferry Kusnandar. Dear students and participants, dear resource persons, distinguished partners, dear student body, summer course committee, as well as distinguished guests. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
On behalf of organizer of this event, I would like to welcome all of you to this summer course TN 2022 with the theme Sustainable Agro-Industry Adding Value to Local Commodities in rural agro-industry of chocolate, coffee, and tea. Thank you for taking your time for being here online with us today. This event is organized by Department of Agro-Industrial Technology, IPB University, in close collaboration with various parties from domestic and foreign university, industries, as well as research and development agencies. The collaborative program is designed to provide student participants with knowledge and ability to design components or system of sustainable rural agro-industry. The co-created program is being implemented collaboratively by farmers, business owners, researchers, government bodies, and university lecturers. Because of some technical reason, this program is conducted in combination between offline and online. Approximately 43 students from various universities are registered as participants in this summer course, including from IPB University, Victoria University, Colorado School of Mines, Maijo University, University Putra Malaysia, College University Islam Antarbangsa Selangor, Jenderal Sudirman University, Udayana University, Pajajaran University, International University of Semen Indonesia, Nahdlatul Ulama Indonesia University, Jakarta State University, as well as students that are participating in the IPB and developing country cooperation program, including from Pakistan, Afghanistan, Uganda, Kashmir, and Tanzania. The student will learn various aspects of sustainability, sustainable agro-industry, sustainable business model, development of agro-industrial product and processes that add value to local communities that support agro-industry in rural area. Participants will be challenged to generate ideas to solve problems in the cocoa tea industry, namely agro-industry of chocolates, coffee, and tea. With this course, students are expected to be able to identify, to analyze, and to solve problems in agro-industry that cover aspects of process technology, industrial management, system engineering, and environmental engineering and management in the economic, environment, and societal context. Able to design sustainable agro-industrial system, component, process, and product by applying engineering concept to solve engineering problem through experiential learning, and also able to recognize the needs and have the ability to be involved in lifelong learning. In addition, we expect students to gain real practical experiences from learning process in this summer course program. The students are also challenged to be able to show tenacity to endure to differences in time, language, culture, and way of learning. Able to show willingness to empathize the condition in rural area, able to learn and show creativity by generating idea, able to develop respect to farmer, businessmen, and other individuals who would like to strive for better future for the people, planet, and profit, and as well as able to show flexibility, being adaptive to some challenging situation during this summer program. I'm sure that students will find joy during this summer course, although the classes will be conducted in early in the mornings and late in the evening. I am very grateful to all of partners who have helped prepare the program very well and push the success of this event. I wish also to thank all the committee led by Dr. Endang Warsiki, Dr. Elisa Anggraini, and Dr. Dwi Staningsih, who organized this wonderful annual event. I am especially excited to welcome the participants who take part in this summer course. So this summer course program 2022 will be starting soon. I would like to ask for the Dean of the Faculty of Agricultural University, IPB University, to open this summer course officially. I would like to say once more on behalf of this organizer, welcome. It is great to see you here in this program. Finally, may we all benefit greatly from this event. Thank you very much. Salam. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much, Professor Suprihatin. And now I would like to invite our Honorable Dean of the Faculty of Agricultural Technology Engineering, Professor Dr. Insinyur Slamet Budianto, MAGR, to give the opening speech as well as open the summer course officially. Please welcome Professor Slamet. You still mute, Professor Slamet, so could you please unmute it? Thank you so much.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning and good evening. Honorable Economic Council of the Indonesian Consulate General in New York, Pak Herbayu Anur Lambang, Honorable Vice Rector of Planning, Collaboration, and Public Relations of Jenderal Sudirman University, honorable speakers, distinguished guests, dear colleagues, participants, ladies and gentlemen, let me express on behalf of Faculty of Agriculture, Engineering, and Technology, IPB University, my warm welcome. You have kindly joined in summer course will be conducted from July 4th to 13, 2020. 2020-2022. I express my heartfelt appreciation. Now it is my honor to announce the opening summer course with theme Sustainable Agro-Industry, adding value to local communities in rural area. This point is follow COCOTI Sustainable Agro-Industry in rural area, COCOTI active compound of functional food, processing technology, thinking with application to agro-industry development, and field trip to Cibalau. As mentioned, Head of Department of Agro-Industrial Technology, this course is designed to provide students with knowledge and ability to design component or system sustainable rural agro-industry that will form the integration between process engineering, industrial system engineering, and environmental engineering and management. Students learn about development of agro-industrial product and process that value to the local communities, system and management that support rural agro-industry, and development of agro-industrial cleaner agro-industry. Students will also to provide with design thinking with application to agro-industry development. By the end of this course, participants are expected to be able to identify, analyze, and solve problems in agro-industry that cover aspects of process technology, industrial management, system engineering, and environment engineering, and management in the economic, environmental, and societal context, as well as other contemporary issues. The second, the participant able to design sustainable rural agro-industrial system, component, process, and product by applying engineering concept to solve engineering problems through experimental learning. And the last, able to recognize the need and have ability to involve lifelong learning. With this learning outcome at the end of the summer course, it is hoped the participant can develop the concept COCOTI product ideas that have good added value with cleaner production agro-industry approach. On this occasion, allow us to thank the speakers. I'm sorry, can mention one by one, who have been willing to provide lecture that is very useful for participants. The second is partner who have provide place for field trip, internship, and send participants. And the third, Head of Department Agro-Industrial Technology, and the committee chaired by Dr. Enang Warsiki, who has prepared and organized this summer course. To the participant, we wish you can follow well this summer course and help. Hopefully, all of you can enjoy and get very useful knowledge and experience to strengthen your competency. Welcome to the summer course Sustainable Agro-Industry, adding value to local communities and rural area. And hopefully it can be useful for the development COCOTI to produce product with good added value. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much, Professor Slamet, for the opening speech. So, ladies and gentlemen, and now I will proceed to our main agenda today. It is the presentation by key speaker entitled Sustainability of Agriculture of Agro-Industry, adding value to local communities in the rural area, and sustainable packaging for product branding. That will be delivered by my own Honorable Professor Dr. Jordan Hermilio and Insinyur Kiki Abadi. And this discussion so far will be moderated by Ibu Dr. Dwi Steaningsih, STP MSI. So without further ado, please welcome Ibu Dwi, and the screen, monitor, and time is yours.
Thank you, Bu Endang. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Good morning, everybody from Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, and also good evening for our colleagues from United States. I would like to welcome you all to this session and welcome our distinguished speakers from IPB, UPM, and Villanova University, and participants of summer course of Agro-Industrial Engineering study program. My name is Distianingsih. I am happy to be a chairperson of this important session. Today we have a topic about agro-industry sustainability. Yeah, as we know that the word sustainability is becoming a magic word that everybody wants to talk. Sustainability can change word that change our habit, our how we produce, how industrial process running, even how we consume the products. Because we think not only for our life today, but also for our children in the future. And now we are lucky because we have two prominent speakers, Associate Professor Jordan Emilio from Villanova University and Mr. Gigih Budi Abadi from GBA Design. Before we start, I inform you that we will have Q&A session after the presentation. So if you have any question, please write on the chat box, or you can directly talk your question in this session. So prepare for a question and answer session. Now, before start the presentation, I will introduce you with Professor Jordan Emilio. He will present the title Sustainability, Adding Values in Local Commodities in Rural Area. Professor Jordan is from Villanova University. He finished the degree from bachelor and postgraduate from Villanova University. And then the professional experience, he became engineering consultant in research and design solar power pumping system in Sri Lanka, and a water project in Philadelphia, and the development project also in Philadelphia. And also he was a water resource engineer in sanitation projects, and also environmental water resource engineer. His area of expertise is engineering service learning, international development, and sustainability of community managed water supply infrastructure. So Professor Jordan, the time is yours. Please welcome.
Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction, and thank you everyone for joining us today. And honestly, thank you for your interest in this topic. You know, this is a really important topic, and I'm just happy to be a part of it, and really excited to see what we can accomplish together, right? As a group of professionals who are really passionate about humanitarian type of work and adding value to commodities in rural areas, certainly agriculture or sustainability, and the sustainability of agriculture in general. So obviously the name of the course is Sustainable Agriculture, Adding Value to Local Communities in Rural Areas. And of course, and this is actually sort of embraced and sort of encompassed through this complexity and sustainability sort of challenge. And that's through this Department of Complexity and Sustainability Sciences, which I think is an important piece to this. And so my discussion today will kind of look at some of that, some of the complexities and sustainability issues. And I'll also sort of share some of my personal experience working in sustainable agriculture type of projects and doing humanitarian work in an international setting. So hopefully everyone can see the screen. I think it is sharing, and the audio is okay. It's probably worth it to give you a little personal introduction about myself. Certainly the introduction that was given here was very thorough, and so I really appreciate that. But you know, anytime you talk to somebody, particularly a professor, or if you're doing a course together, it's really important to sort of know the person you're talking to, so that you can understand their point of view and the context with which they're actually introducing information. So I wanted to share a little bit about myself. So my name is Jordan Emilio. I did study mechanical engineering as an undergraduate student. I went to Villanova University, and sort of in that process of going to a Catholic Augustinian school, I sort of reflected quite a bit about what was important to me, my own personal values and things. And I really came to the conclusion that I wanted to do something that was international, that included engineering, and then it had some elements of humanitarian work in that. And so I always encourage people, young professionals that are interested in this type of work, to reflect, to pray, and to really understand yourself as best as you can, and try to take the approach where you're rooted in something that you're truly passionate about. And that's just sort of general advice for anyone who's doing pursuing careers, and particularly pursuing a career in international work can certainly be very challenging at times. And so I encourage you to do that. And that's something that really led me, that sort of process led me to working with the Peace Corps, where I lived and worked in northern Luzon in the Philippines, working with many very remote communities, primarily on water supply and sanitation type of projects. But I got very much involved in some of the sustainability issues, and really use that opportunity to listen to local communities and learn as much as I could about the issues that they're dealing with. Beyond that, I did work at a university called Loughborough in the UK. Did some postgraduate work there. And that was sort of a short period of time. Then I went into some more humanitarian work, working with an organization called Oxfam International. And in fact, I lived and worked in East Timor, formerly a part of the Indonesian archipelago, certainly still part of the archipelago, but was formerly a part of Indonesia, and now it's an independent country. So I've traveled quite a bit in Southeast Asia, and a lot of the examples that I talk about really have that cultural context of Southeast Asia. And so I lived and worked in an enclave district of East Timor called Okusi Pantai Makassar, in the island of Timor. Really loved every minute of that, and went back to Villanova to do a master's degree. Went back to Loughborough University to do a PhD, and have since sort of been working at Villanova, starting a program called the Humanitarian Engineering Initiative. So I'm the director of a center called the Center for Humanitarian Engineering and International Development. And it's maybe worth it just to share a little bit about that as well, because it's a big part of who I am and what we do at Villanova, and sort of adds an element of perspective. So the Center for Humanitarian Engineering and International Development at Villanova has 17 partners throughout the world. So we're really operating in 17 different countries. And of course, working in Indonesia with IPB is a really important part of that. And we're sort of sincerely excited about the work that's going on at IPB in this particular course, and really looking forward to expanding our efforts and really sort of doing our best to participate and help in your programming and to help with the partners that you work with. And so we really do have a partnership approach to this work. And you can kind of see from this particular slide here, it's all over the place, right? So we have operations and projects in Southeast Asia, in South Asia, in Africa, in the Americas. And we really work on various projects, everything from sustainable agriculture to water supply type of infrastructure projects, to outreach and educational initiatives, some mine action projects that we work on, and so on. So it's really a very much partnership type of approach that we operate with. And we do everything from capacity building and trainings. We support local innovations. That's really an important topic. And I want to share a little bit about the local innovations and how that's a really important element of providing technical support in the area of sustainable agriculture, sort of tapping into local innovations. We do community development work, outreach. We provide research as a service to organizations, and really try to focus in on some of the sustainability challenges. So it's a wonderful program, wonderful opportunity, and I'm just really happy to be a part of this work at IPB. I'll share a little bit about some personal experiences working in the humanitarian development space. This is a picture of rice terraces in Ifugao. It's the area that I lived in the Philippines, in northern Luzon, and it's a pretty common thing throughout Asia, right? The idea of using terracing for agricultural purposes. And the one thing that I want sort of people to think about a little bit is when you see this type of image, right? And you might likely see these type of images when you're doing work in Indonesia as well, because certainly rice terracing is an important part of the agricultural initiatives and agriculture in general in the country. But think about the innovation here, right? Think about the innovative solutions that, and how this rice terracing technology really solved a pretty significant problem in these areas. And the reason why I want to share that is because it's really important to just appreciate the local innovation that exists in rural areas, and where you can actually tap into local innovations and leverage local innovations with your technical solutions, and sort of make their local innovations even better. That is how you can really ensure buy-in and long-term sustainability. And so when you sort of see this type of picture here, I hope that you're sort of wowed by it, right? Like, wow, that's really impressive. And by the way, this was all hand constructed, manual labor that constructed these terraces. And in fact, the Ifugao rice terraces is a World Heritage Site. If you connected them end to end, the length of all of the terraces combined would wrap around the world. So it is really, really an enormous complex of agricultural innovation. And my hope is that you sort of see this and think that, wow, that's, really want to experience these type of things, and really try to understand the local innovation as best as you can. Now, there's certainly challenges here. And one of the challenges here is this farm to market road adding value. And what does that actually mean, adding value? Because if you live in this community here, it's very, very challenging to get your products from the farm to the market. And the overall process involved in harvesting, planting, harvesting, or planting, growing, harvesting, processing, and all of that requires energy. And so what often happens is farmers in this type of setting have to actually take raw product and they sell it at a low market value because there's no value added. And where you're selling something, in this case, it's called palay, or just raw rice material that's unharvested, undried, unprocessed. You're getting a low market value for it. And so adding value is an important process, particularly to the local farmer who may be having enormous cost associated with transporting these raw products, this palay and the sort of raw rice, to the market itself. And so a particular innovation that I came across and helped to support quite a bit was using hydroelectric for milling purposes, and in particular using hydroelectric for drying as well. And so that's something that I wanted to just share with you, is that there's this local innovation that really exists that is really worth exploring and looking at and looking for. I might encourage every one of you in this course throughout the process of the class and your experiential learning piece to find local innovations, and the local partners and the organizations that you're working with, tap into their innovations, tap into their solutions, and make their solutions better. And that is what I really feel is a more sustainable approach. And in this particular example here, they were tapping into the raw water source when they were flooding the fields to plant during the planting season. They were flooding the fields, and when they were harvesting and they were growing, they didn't always need the water, so they tapped into that water that was available in these rice fields, and they would use it, the hydropower, and they would use it for milling purposes. And this was an existing innovation that was, in this area of the Philippines. And so as an engineer, as a humanitarian engineer, wanting to participate and support this type of work, what we did was we worked with the local community to actually couple the hydro turbine to a generator so that they could both mill rice and produce electricity. And then that electricity could be used for drying purposes or other processes in that agricultural cycle. And so it was a way to kind of tap into what was existing, add engineering and add new innovation, creativity, which I think a lot of the young professionals likely have, to make a difference and to have an impact. Another example that I'd like to share with everyone was a story of Fernando Bahatan. He was a lemongrass farmer in a very rural area in the Philippines again. And so what he was doing was an 80 kilogram sack of lemongrass would actually get you about $4 in the local market. Now, in order to transport 80 kilograms of lemongrass, you had to actually hire somebody and pay them about $2 a day to carry the lemongrass out of the area, out of the community to a road. Then you had to pay a vehicle to load up the vehicle, to load up the lemongrass and travel to the market. And so at the end of the day, you were only getting about $1 or 50 cents on all of the work you put into that process. And so what Fernando Bahatan was doing was actually he created a distillery, and he was distilling lemongrass, basically extracting essential oils from the lemongrass by steaming the lemongrass. This particular photo here on the left has a boiler in it. It has a condenser in it. You can see a little fire in the background there. And so we're talking to Fernando Bahatan about his innovation and how he can improve it. And what you're doing there is you're steaming lemongrass. You put the lemongrass inside the boiler in a batch, and you're steaming it. And then that steam condenses in the condenser, and it comes out in this picture here on the right as what's called hydrosol. And it's a combination of hydrosol, which is basically the steam with some lemongrass, nutrients and things in it, as well as essential oils. And so the essential oils that were coming out of an 80 kilogram batch was worth $10 at the local market. And the hydrosol was an organic fertilizer or an organic pesticide that could help with the rice fields and other sort of agricultural processes, because it was an organic pesticide that kept pests away. And he could sell that as well. And so the process of adding value was significant impact and economic impact. And so our teams were looking at his process, trying to show ways that he can reduce the cost because he was using wood as the main source of energy for boiling. We helped him to encase the boilers so that it was more efficient and things like that. We helped him to improve the efficiency of the condenser itself and things like that. And so that's sort of a way to introduce engineering and engineering analysis and design to an existing innovation. One last thing I'd like to talk about is sort of this concept of sustainable development, right? This area around sustainability and complexity. And so many of you will have a project, and that development project will likely be some kind of added value to agricultural products. And you'll have constraints, right, that you have to manage. And these constraints can almost be seen as threats to long-term sustainability of the project. So you'll have environmental constraints, right? The temperature, the weather, the existing moisture conditions of the product and other things that you sort of need to work around in your design, but it could also be seen as a threat to long-term sustainability. You might have social constraints and social issues that will also add to the complexity and will add to issues around sustainability. Whether the local partner takes your project and accepts it and owns it is largely a function of how you introduce the project. I would really caution you about coming in to a particular situation in your experiential learning and sort of having all the solutions and all the answers to all the problems. It's really important to listen. And very often it's not about what you do, it's about how you do it. You could have the best solution on the planet that could solve a lot of problems around sustainability in agriculture. But if nobody owns it, if nobody accepts that solution, if nobody takes that solution and does something with it, then the solution won't go anywhere and it won't solve anything. So very often that's sort of the social complexity and the social elements around sustainable development. There's technical constraints, right? There's how you implement the project. There's maintenance of the technology that you might introduce. There's how you design and construct the technology, right? These are all sort of technical constraints that you would have to consider. Economic constraints for sure will be important. If you have a great solution that doesn't have economic value, it doesn't make sense economically, it likely won't proceed. It likely won't go anywhere. It needs to add and make economic sense to the partner, to the community that you're working with. And of course, there are political constraints also around sort of the enabling environment, around policies and regulations that would either support or undermine success of a particular project. And so these are sort of this overall constraints around sustainability that you should really consider. Now, of course, there is this concept of management, right? And this is why I like to use the term sustainable management, because the local partner or whoever's using that technology and that solution will likely have to manage it. And in order to manage it, they need to manage these constraints and manage these threats to sustainability. Now, when you consider complexity, whereas this might look very complex already, there is another element of complexity that is worth just being aware of. Not only do these constraints influence the sustainability of the system itself, influence the sustainability of the technology, but these constraints also influence each other. Social issues influence environmental issues. Economic issues might influence environmental issues. The technology and the economics really influences your operation and maintenance. How you implement and design a project will influence operation and maintenance. Of course, the political constraints might influence economics and so on, right? The codes and regulations would influence how something gets implemented or whether it's and how something gets constructed. And so these factors also influence each other. And this is what ultimately becomes a complex, nonlinear type of system that very often only engineers can really address. And so my excitement for everyone that's involved in this program and this project is that my sense is that everyone has a bit of an engineering background. Certainly social sciences get involved with these type of things too, these type of complexities, and certainly other sciences get involved with it. But I do think that engineers are uniquely positioned to do some of this and understand these complexities. So it's very exciting that we're going to be getting involved with some of this. Okay, I think I would like to just pause it there, and then we'll sort of do question and answer and some questions at the end.
Okay, thank you, Professor Jordan. Very interesting presentation. So I hope that the student know how the complexity, adding values, and how to immerse to the local community and give the innovation to the community. So save your question for the last session. Now we have the second speaker, Pak Gigih Budi Abadi. Mr. Gigih, I will introduce Mr. Gigih to the audience. Please give the short CV of Mr. Gigih, Mas Jufi. Yeah. Mas Gigih is a practitioner in design engineering. He will present the title of sustainable packaging. He born in Boyolali in September 4, 1970. And his email address is gigihbudiabadi@gmail.com. His education is architecture department, Faculty of Engineering, Gadjah Mada University. And his professional experience, he worked a lot in some company, and then start from 2006, he became the freelance designer in Belgium, Australia, and then he as a founder and designer in GPA Design Jakarta. So Mr. Gigi, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Mrs. Dwi Staningsih, for short introducing about me. Thank you for the IBB University for inviting me in this event, especially Mrs. Endang Warsiki. That's my colleague for many event in packaging workshop. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Good morning. I want to share a little about my experience about packaging design, about sustainable packaging from rural area for product branding. I want to add more introducing about me, that so far I have been working for some small enterprise and also help the Ministry of Creative Economy and Tourism to help small enterprise to build and to develop their product and their product packaging, so they can sell more, they can market more their product in the market. The general issue in third world country and especially in our country, in Indonesia, that waste has become an environmental problem because packaging material that cannot destroyed by nature, like plastic, styrofoam, it causing environmental damage. We can see it everywhere. If we talk about sustainable packaging, I refer to that first is material resource that easy digest to by nature, easy destroyed by nature. Number two is the making process, that it also must earth friendly, eco-friendly. How people get the material and how to work in process, coloring, and so many. Number three is use after use, so we can reduce waste. People buy product and they can reuse the product for any usage, any other usage after it. Number four is the maker, that always we support community and to growth local economy. I want to share local wisdom in most of Indonesia traditional community, that we always use the natural packaging, natural material for any container of food and our agro-industry product. This is our local wisdom in Java, in Sumatra, and many other areas in Indonesia. In Java, we have so many name of container from banana leaf for any for different usage. Sustainable packaging in local in a local area always made by local people, local human resource, and almost of them are mothers or women, gitu. And some of them are the bapak-bapak or the men that they help to find the materials in forests and the beach and others. Indonesia has abundant natural resource. We have so many plants that we can use the from it to make many product and many packaging. More benefit is natural packaging help growth of local economy because they made it in their home and sell in the market, and when we visit local market, we can find and we can buy the local packaging. The issue is environmental impact, that plastic packaging and foam packaging waste will damage our environment versus eco-friendly packaging. We can use it use after use. The power of label design. This is for add value and add your brand in the packaging. As a brand practitioner, we always how to show our brand, how to show our identity in our product, in our packaging. So the label design is added value to sustainable packaging, to natural packaging. What material we have to make it? The most we found in any area in Indonesia is bamboo. We can find bamboo in almost all districts in Indonesia. Also, bamboo has many hundreds species. So we can choose which one the better or the best for our product or our homes. The bamboo mostly mostly made for household and kitchen tools. also home construction. Also, we find some of them make furniture for our house. Current bamboo container like this we can find in the market, the local market. But as designer, as a product and graphic designer, we can help the maker to make a new design and better quality. This is from a program called Create from Creative Economy Board or BICRAF in year 2019. This is from Kabupaten Magelang or Magelang district. How we as designer try to make a new design, for their current design, so we can adjust it for the content, different content. We design with different design. This is bamboo in their natural shape, in a pipe shape. We make it to be as container for food, coffee, and local tenun, woven, also for drink jar. And the left one, this is from Donggala. It's a small area in Sulawesi. And the right one, we make it sorry for the cough, in Kabupaten Rejang Lebong in Sumatera. This is new container from Kabupaten Pagar Alam. We use it for food and coffee. Sorry. And the left one from Kabupaten Kerinci. We use it for food product, and we add label design. So this is good for our marketing and our packaging to be more premium as a product. This is how we as designer help the maker, traditional makers, how to redesign, how to readjust the current product, the current packaging. So we can find, we can create a new one, new design. Originally, the product is like the in right side, but we as a designer help them to make a new one for tenun container that we roll it in the bamboo. So we make it as a lamp container for interior atau or decorative. In Sumbawa, we make woven bamboo to make a container for honey in the bottle, also for tenun in the bamboo pipe, and we make a lid in the edge of the bamboo from wood. The second material is rattan, or in Indonesia we call it rotan. This plant found in many areas, mostly in Sumatra, Kalimantan, and Sulawesi. We use the rattan for household tools and furniture. In the left side is original container from rattan, and in our program it was our team make container for wood blade that before they have no container. They only just a product for wood blade game, for a traditional game. So we make a new packaging, new container for this wood blade, or we call it gasing in local language. Gasing is a wood blade, and we can sell it for the tourists. We can sell it better, and we can add a brand, also a story about the game. This is from Lombok Tengah. They make many container and many shape as a container of the product, jewelry, food, dry food, and also for tenun. And we add label design to make added value as premium packaging. Number 3 of materials is leaves. We have so many palm leaves, banana leaves, and pandan leaves. Also in Kalimantan we have purun leaf for products. this is the in the left one, the original product, original packaging in Sumba Barat, Kabupaten Sumba Barat. This packaging originally made for container of jewelry, also when they have a wedding party, and then we try to recreate a new one and a more simple one as a container of tenun and also coffee. This is pandan leaf. You can find in many areas in Indonesia. So, we use it mostly for tikar or carpet, traditional carpet. And in Kalimantan, we found purun leaf. Purun leaf, when it dry, it likes pandan leaf. In Kalimantan, purun leaf, they make it for container of their daily bag. But now most people make it used for plant in the pot, and in the upside, we see that originally this is a container of what we call it, sirih pinang. Sirih pinang is traditionally the people of Sumba Barat, they eat our apa, mengunyah. Sirih and kapur, and we as designer try to recreate this new packaging in a bigger size, as a bag, bigger and longer size as a bag. We add this wood handle, and we can use it as a premium traditional bag.
1 minute left.
Okay. Okay, thank you. And then coconut leaf, we have so many.
For sure, your slide is still in the same slide. Is it true? Not yet. Next in the slide.
Coconut leaf.
Coconut leaf and banana leaf. I have shown you. The next is waste materials. This is in Sumba Barat. We use the waste of coconut kulit as and we recreate as a container of food and add new label as a premium product. This is industrial waste. Also, we can use it for some container of egg and many others. As a designer, we recommend to use eco-friendly materials for product packaging. With its that packaging is one of the product branding tools, and we have to design packaging based on natural material. We teach how to label and the natural to the label to the natural packaging into premium product. This is how we collaborate with local people, how to make a new design of packaging, and this is the result. Eco-friendly packaging for a better premium product. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Pak Gigi. I think it is very interesting. Yeah, we go to many design that this application of sustainable packaging, and Pak Gigi also learned a lot with the rural community. Learn the local wisdom to use the natural products to make packaging. Yeah, this is the application how we give the innovation to the local wisdom, local knowledge, and then we can add value for these products. Thank you again, Pak Gigi. Now we go to the question and answer session. I think we have one question in the chat box. One is from Sultan Aziz Barai. Yeah. You will deliver your question yourself. So please, Pak Sultan Aziz Barai. Maybe to be clear, if you deliver your question. Okay. If no, so I will read the question. Okay, Pak Sultan, silakan. Please. Still unmute.
Question is exactly SIA and EIA. Social initial impacts and assessments of the environment and environmental initial assessment in agribusiness and in agri-industry. How we can implement it, or do we implement it? If it is implemented, so how? And do we have environmental management plan in agro-industry? As far as we do consider the agro-industry in a sustainable development way. So if it is in a sustainable development, do we implement and consider the SIA, social initial assessment of the environment, and environmental management plan?
Yeah, it's finished. With Professor Jordan to answer.
Yeah, so great question, and thank you so much for asking it. You know, and I think that question might be more particular, more specific to the organizers of the experiential learning component and the class itself. But I'll maybe just share some insights about my opinion about experiential learning, in that, to be honest with you, it's never someone else's responsibility to tell you how you can use your expertise to make a difference, right? So if this is a particular expertise that you have or that you're interested in fostering, I would encourage you to do it, and not sort of wait for someone else to tell you that it needs to be done, right? And it very much might depend on the details of the project that you're involved with. I think the focus on this particular class is more engineering design, which is a great thing to add to your expertise. I think you have an environmental science background, which is really, really important, of course. And sort of having some engineering design experience too, I think will help you a lot, right? And sort of be able to sort of leverage your environmental science interest and your environmental management interest with some engineering design terminology and concepts, I think it'll be very valuable. But I would just encourage you to sort of do it, right? Like if that's something that you're passionate about, if you see an opportunity to add that and to work on something like that to make a difference in a particular project, then I would just say do it, whether it's required or not, right? And so my sense is that some of that might be required in a more like a broader type of initiative. It depends on the nature of the project that you're going to be working on. And certainly in that sort of complex environmental, that complex sustainability diagram, I think that's more of sometimes in line with some of the environmental piece or even the political piece, because sometimes these things are regulated. In order to actually do something, you have to comply with some of the environmental management pieces. But keep in mind that very often sustainability challenges are ahead of regulatory requirements, right? Some of the challenges are in real time, right? And so very often regulation and compliance type of things and the political legal frameworks are often behind the actual needs, right, in the field. So I don't know if that answers your question, but happy to discuss further if that's something that other people want to talk about.
Yeah, it is very interesting, how we can apply our knowledge and then comply with the standards, regulation, etc. It just depends on our creativity, I think. And the second question is, I think it is for Pak Gigi. Thank you for this wonderful presentation. I would to find out if used plastics can be considered in packaging as a reusable materials. Yeah. This Pak Gigi.
Okay, thank you for the question. I think that we know that in some case we cannot use 100% in reusable material or natural packaging. In some case, we use plastic and maybe other material, paper for a label or plastic as a primary packaging because of it is required for some food maybe, or like coffee or some food, they need plastic packaging first, but we try to minimize usage of plastic or paper. So we have a small waste, a little waste for in our packaging. I think, but if industry can create a plastic or something like this that can destroy by nature in years, I think it's a better solution for this packaging for our environmental, so can reduce environmental damage. I think this is my answer and my thought. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Pak Gigi. I think this question also for you from Wisesa. You can read the question, but I think the point is how to produce eco-friendly products while keeping the sustainability in the related environment. So he afraid that the supply of the natural product will be limited. So how to keeping the sustainability if we use the natural products.
In my experience, mostly of them local people find the material in forest, but some of them also they plant, they have kebun. What's kebun? They always have the plan, the material for their production.
Yeah, I think
Can I ask
the
some question,
sustainability,
Dwi?
yeah.
Yeah, regarding to the what is that called, material that can be found around their home, actually in the rural area. I just thinking, Mas Kiki, is that possible to make what is that called in the mass product, for example? So or what is that called? Is only for the local commodities as well? Or what do you think? It is better to make mass production for the natural packaging. It's mean that we use a lot of resource from the leaf, from the bamboo, and of course we should think about the environmental impact when we use a lot of resources for the mass production. Or it's still better for using the local wisdom. It's mean that just use the natural resources for themselves. So they have such for local person, for rural area people, so they have some uniqueness of their product, for example, for food or etc. If you talk about the non-food product, what do you think? Is that possible to make this natural resources for the mass production?
Yes, it's very possible. They have so many resource that before it just a waste of around their house, the leaf and the bamboo, mostly this is the waste of their daily life. But if we can make it as a mass product of packaging, so we can use it, we can have many benefit from this waste material. I think like this.
Okay, thank you, Pak Gigi. I think still a lot of questions about the sustainability, still encouraging us how to make the natural sustainable packaging for massal production and also for the long time use of this raw materials. Yeah. Okay, I think because the time is up, maybe we can discuss more later or in the next time. So I'm not making a conclusion because it is very clear from Professor Jordan about how to adding value with our engineering design in the rural area. And also for Pak Gigi, there is a lot of design application of the sustainable packaging and also the materials. Thank you for the speakers. Give applause for our speakers. Thanks for your sharing, and I give back the time to Endang. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Dwi, Mrs. Dwi.
Thank you so much, Bu Dwi. Thank you for you to lead this discussion as moderator, and also thank you so much for the speaker, Insinyur Kiki Abadi, and also Associate Professor Jordan Ermilio. I believe that the material you give to us today is really important for future agro industry, especially in our country of Indonesia. Also, this is will be give some insight and some thought for the student to learn how actually not necessary to think beyond too far in the modernized what is that called system, but if you say from the Mr. Jordan and also Mr. Kiki Abadi, we look at around of us and then we create, innovate something that really can be what is that called give this many benefit to the for rural people or for rural product. Is that your task or your duty in this program? Jordan, do you have some thought about that kind of thing? I mean, your message, your important message to the students about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so thanks for asking that. And honestly, if I were to give somebody advice on something, it would be to listen first, right? Listen to the partner, listen to the communities, try to understand their issues as best as you can. And then, of course, introduce creativity, right? See how they're solving their problems and solving some of the issues first, and then add your engineering and add your creativity to make it better. And that would be kind of my advice. Listen, right, as much as you can. Especially around sort of projects, right? When it comes to sort of larger sustainability challenges from an environmental point of view, of course, there's elements that it's a multi-stakeholder type of situation. And so being able to even facilitate discussions, right? And being able to bring stakeholders together to help them come to some conclusions is always a good approach, particularly as someone who's an outsider to the issue, right? So external support, I think all of us, unless anybody on this call is a rural farmer, right, and does farming as a living, any one of us is external to those issues. So as an external person to those issues, of course, listen and try to be a catalyst for bringing people together and sharing ideas, and really, start. Maybe the final word that I would say would be start with the heart, right? And when you do something with compassion and authenticity, it'll likely be more well received, right?
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much. This is important message from Professor Jordan. So listen, and then also working with the heart. This is most. I like this quotation actually, Mr. Jordan, because everything, if we work with our heart, is like it's very happy. Yeah, it's mean that we do not stress put on it, and then also just enjoy your work, enjoy your what is that called, your expression. And yes, of course, listen is the most important thing. Yeah, listen and watch, because you are external person from the rural area. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Jordan. So for memorize our gathering today, I would like to take a photo session. Please open the camera on and give me your best smile. So you please close the sharing screen, and then turn the Operator Mas Noval, please take the photo from the student, from the lecturer, and from the guest, and also from the speakers. Please, Mas Noval. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Ibu Endang. Now I will lead this photo session right now. So we have 3 pages of Zoom meeting, starting from page 1. See to the camera and hold still. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. And the next page is page 2. Okay, smile and 1, 2, 3. Hold still. Okay, and the last page, page 3. Still, hold still, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you everyone. Back to you, Ibu Endang.
Thank you so much, Mas Juvi. Ladies and gentlemen, before I end this ceremony, the participant student of this summer course would like to give a greeting to you all. Of course, to tune this event is still doing by online platform. Thus, I would like to play their video. So here we are.
Hello, I'm Irfan.
I am Fauzan.
I'm Dafaraka.
I'm Anya.
I'm Vero.
I'm Manda.
I'm Nabil.
I am Ihza.
We are the second year students from IPB University.
We are majoring in agro-industrial engineering.
And we are given a chance to attend this summer course program.
First of all, we would like to convey our gratitude towards the committee of the summer course for organizing this program.
All of you from abroad and Indonesia are warmly welcomed, and we extend our greetings to you all.
We are pleased and enthusiastic for this program as it is the first offline summer course after a few years due to the pandemic.
In addition, we are looking forward to learn about sustainable agro-industry alongside with you all.
Hello, my name is Adistia.
Hi friends, my name is Iri.
We are the second student of IPB University.
Department of Agro-Industrial Technology.
Through international class program.
First of all, we are member of the summer course. Thank you, the CAMET, for organizing this program.
We are happy to welcome everyone from abroad and Indonesian. We greet all of you guys.
Unfortunately, we can't meet all of you because of the pandemic, but it's a pleasure of meet all of you. Hopefully, we can work with you.
And welcome to learn more about sustainable agro-industry. Enjoy!
My name is Arslan Ashad. I am from Pakistan. I graduated in plant breeding and biotechnology from IUB University, Pakistan, recently in 2021, and my goal or my aim to attend this summer course is to increase my learning and skills development.
Hello everyone, my name is Kalinaki Hanifa from Uganda. I am pursuing a doctorate in nutritional sciences from IPB University. I am so privileged to be part of this summer course. Agriculture, being the main backbone in many countries in sub-Saharan Africa as well as Southeast Asia, post-harvest handling and value addition of local commodities in rural setting is one of the main ways that we can realize food security and sustainability. This highly motivates me to be part of this summer course to improve on my knowledge, skills and competencies in agro-industry.
Hi, my name is Castas Paskongati. I'm a master degree student at IPB University majoring in the field of agronomy and horticulture. I'm pleased to participate in this summer course, Sustainable Agro-Industry. This summer course links well with my current study program. It's my hope that this course will not only sharpen my understanding, But most important, this summer course will afford me new skill and knowledge related to value addition in local commodities, especially coffee and tea. And hence will enable me to better serve my community back in Tanzania, my home country. Can't wait to join such interactive class, and also excited to join a vibrant student from diverse background. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Mohammad Zulkifil and I am from Pakistan. Currently, I am the second year student of Microbiology Department, IPB University, Bogor, Indonesia. I am going to participate in the program with the theme of Sustainable Agro-Industry in Rural Areas. This program is designed with special guest lectures and also the field work. Hope to see you all soon in the summer course program. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Iqbal Khairani and you can call me Rani. I attended college at State University of Jakarta since 2020 and I major in chemistry. My goals in taking the summer course events are to have a new insight into agro-industry, deepen my bits of knowledge, widen my network, and hopefully contribute to real changes to the world for the better. I would like to say thank you to the committee that organized this program, and it's an honor for me to be able to participate in this event. I'm looking forward to this learning journey and to build a great relationship with all of you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, my name is Mario Amartama Satrio. I am a second student of Pajajaran University, majoring in Agro-Industrial Technology. I want to learn more about agro-industrial technology in this summer course.
Hello everyone, my name is Shirlin Samantha Halim and you can call me Shirlin. Right now, this is my second year as a student majoring in Agricultural Industrial Technology. My goals in taking this summer course even is to gain new insight about problems that occur in the world of agro-industry and how to solve them using sustainable resources. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Khofifa Azhari.
I'm Mira Verdiawati.
I'm Slamet Arianto.
We come from
second degree of Agro-Industrial Technology,
Universitas Internasional Semen Indonesia.
First of all, we as members of this summer course program would say thank you to the committee for organizing this program.
We hope from joining this program, we get many beneficial knowledge and experiment of local wisdom on any places of Indonesia,
especially food and beverage, expertise on it, and also to get many friends and cooperation for next time.
Hello everyone, my name is Askari Kamila. I'm from Food Technology.
Hello everyone, my name is Vita Yunisi. I'm from Agro-Technology 2020.
Hello everyone, my name is Wulan Makfira Marina Sasri. I'm from Agro-Technology.
I'm Rahma. I'm an accounting student.
Hello everyone, my name is Alvin Santosa. I'm an accounting student.
And we are from Jenderal Sudirman University. We are very pleased to meet everyone and very much excited to join this event together.
We hope that this summer course will give us new experience and opportunity to learn more about agro-industry.
We are looking forward to help and participate in developing agro-industry, especially in rural areas,
as well as to build a good relationship with others.
And we hope that we will be able to contribute and help the community in the best way we can. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Suparman. I am second student in the University of Nahdlatul Ulama Indonesia. And now, I am taking Agro-Industrial Technology major. First of all, I would like to state thank you for the committee in this program for accepting me. As for the reason to join this program, since I can gain a great opportunity to learn new knowledge about agro-industry in rural and also gain valuable experience.
Hello, good evening guys. We are delegates from Udayana University.
And we are as a student of Agro-Industrial Technology 2020.
My name is Gede Agung Ramana Pinanggo. Please call me Agung.
And my name is Imade Bagus Wisesa Yugiswara. Just call me Wisesa.
And by joining this summer course program, we hope that we could get a new link, a new relation, and a new knowledge, especially about agro-industrial technology.
And also, we want to learn about knowledge that could help us solve our problem that happens in our environment, especially in Bali. And by joining this program, we also hope that the problem that we face or the problem that we discuss in the program, we implemented the solution that already we got to our environment.
We hope that we could be a new family here and let's grow together.
That's all, a simple greeting from us. See ya!
See you guys!
Hi, my name is Brooke Fisher. I'm from Villanova University. In regards to this course, I'd love to learn a little bit more about the coffee production process since I'm currently a barista at Starbucks. And in regards to the academic setting, I would love to learn how to use my technical skills that I've gained at Villanova and apply them to real-world problems.
Hello, my name is Xiaoyin Zhang. I'm a student from Villanova University, class of 2025, major in civil engineering. I'm glad to participate in this project. I would like to make more friends and explore different places there. Also, I hope to help accelerate the accomplishment of a sustainable development. And I wish I can define my path of career and seeking meaning in life. Looking forward to working with you in a foreign week. Terima kasih.
Hey everyone, my name is Allison King. I'm a rising junior chemical engineering major and I go to Villanova University, but I'm originally from New York. I'm really looking forward to coming to IPB and learning about sustainable agriculture since it's such an important and relevant issue. But I also look forward to learning more about the Indonesian culture and forming meaningful relationships with everyone there.
Hi, my name is Priya and I am a graduate student in Villanova University's Sustainable Engineering program. And I'm really excited for this opportunity. I hope to learn how sustainable agro-industry can address not just pressing socioeconomic and health needs, but also short and long-term climate adaptation and mitigation goals.
Greeting to everyone, this is Jinsen from Malaysia.
Hi guys, my name is Khairul Naim.
Hi, my name is Amirul.
Hi, I'm Kirtana.
Hello, my name is Satya.
My name is Aidil Hakim.
We are student postgrad from University Putra Malaysia.
Major in Food Science and Technology.
Joining through this international summer course class program.
We, as the participants of this program, would like to thank the committee for organizing this summer course.
In this summer course program, it is our pleasure to meet everyone from different countries.
It is a great interest to learn more about sustainable agro-industry.
In addition, we are looking forward to working together with all of you.
Hi, I am Ainzilaisha binti Azman, a first-year student.
I am Nur Arsha Sakina binti Alias. I am in my 3rd year.
My name is Yuma Zagia binti Shamsul, a 4th-year student.
Hi, I am Nur Amratul Atina binti Adnan, a 4th-year student.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Muaz bin Muhammad Yassin, a 4th-year student of Bachelor in Management of
Halal Industry. We are from International Islamic University College, Selangor, from Malaysia. Since we are invited to join this program, so our objective is we want to expand our knowledge. Bogor Agricultural University would be a suitable choice for our academic exchange program.
We are interested in studying agricultural field so that we can understand more about the agricultural industry and how to implement the knowledge in real life.
We believe that we can get valuable knowledge about agro-industry, plantation and processing of chocolate, tea and coffee, which is Chocotea.
And we are also believe the course will give us the opportunity to deepen our knowledge about the processing and the technology that is involved in the agricultural industry.
We were very excited to begin our education on summer course at Bogor Agriculture University.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and the audience in the room. How I want to back to be a younger again. So I look at the student is full of spirit, full of energy, full of the curiosity. So be aware for the all lecture to satisfy the curiosity. And also they are too brave to take the challenge in this summer program. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the APP University. Welcome to the summer course. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done all this agenda this morning. So I would like to say thank you for you all participants in this occasion. However, for committee, lecturers, mentor, and students, please still remain on that room because we continue our next agenda. Sorry for the student or for colleague from the United States. I think that is already been a little bit late, but I still have somehow to getting to know. Of course, I want to know you closely. I remember one of the proverbs. In order to love somebody, you should knowing him or her better. So please sit on your room and remind, and we start our officially introduction each other. To do that, I will turn the screen to the Dr. Elisa Anggraini to lead this session. Again, thank you so much for everyone. This is a very beautiful day. I am Ibu Endang Warsiki. On behalf of the committee, want to apologize if there is any inconvenience from me and from the committee. Wishing you all a good Monday and see you around. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To Ibu Elisa, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Bu Endang. Yeah, good morning, everybody in Indonesia, and also a very late evening in US. Yeah, but please stay with us, yeah, because we are going to have a session of getting to know. Yeah, of course, to have a wonderful journey in our short course. Then the first thing that we need to do is getting to know each other, right? Yeah. So in this session, we will start with introducing all the people, all the individuals who are involved in the short courses. But then in the end, we are also going to talk a little bit more on the schedule, on the program, how we are going to conduct these short courses. So, okay, first of all, is the committees. Yeah, I will introduce it very fast. This is Dr. Dwi Setianingsih. We call it Bu Dwi or Dwi. Yeah, she is what is it? The interest is in the quality control. Yeah, of course, in the essentials oils, bioenergy, and palm oil productions. The second one you have already known. It is Dr. Endang Warsiki. Yeah, specialist in packaging technology, food contact materials, and also active, smart, intelligent packaging. Very interesting, yeah. And then you will have me as well, Elisa Anggraini. Yeah, I work in the innovation studies, yeah, new product development in agro industry. The next one will be Niken Ayu Permatasari. She is also very busy preparing the materials, the behind the scene of this program. Yeah, she is working in the quality control and the material and product characterizations. Next will be Muhammad Arif Darmawan or Arif. Yeah, he works in supply chain, industrial engineering, and operation management. Yeah. He will help us a lot when we are doing our field work. Next will be Jufi. Yeah, he will also become the mentors, but besides being the mentors of the program, he is already very helpful to support us preparing the materials, the programs, and also the technicalities. So everything is on him. Yeah, this is Juvi. And then the next one will be Noval. Yeah, Noval is also going to help us as well. Yeah, with the technicalities, especially he is very very helpful when it comes to the ICT technology. Yeah. Okay. So those are, we also have Lubi, yeah, the Aulia Lubi Lutfan, yeah, he will also help us. He's still students here, but he's already very willing to help us in conducting this summer program. Okay, this is the most important one, yeah, in our summer program. Then we have several partners, yeah, that will become the instructors, becomes our resource persons, yeah, that will help in our learnings. So let's get to know them. Yeah, the first one you have already heard his interesting speech. Yeah, Dr. Jordan Ermilio. Yeah, he is the director of the Center of Humanitarian Engineering and International Development. Yeah, thanks to him that have already give us the visions of this program. Hopefully it will help us to learn more in the programs. And then next will be Professor Justinus. Yeah, he is our long collaborator in this summer program as well. Yeah, co-create the content, etc. Yeah, and also it's going to be, we are going to see him in person this year. Yeah, after 2 years, he will be here next week. So this is Professor Justinus Satrio. And then we have Professor Mirna Macik. Yeah. She is the professor in Colorado School of Mines, and her interest is in the teaching and learning, and she will give us the approach to the design, yeah, in the next couple of days. Yeah, so we will practice our design skills and design minds with Professor Mirna Macik. Next will be, this is Professor Yayas Rukayadi. Yeah, he is from the UPM, Malaysia. He already become the professor's there for a long time. And then he will introduce us to the active compound in commodities or in plants. Yeah. And then how it will help us to have a good food or something like that. Yeah, so he is from the Department of Food Science. So he's going to give us the very important things in the materials for the agro industry. The next one is Dr. Professor Chanan Pat. This is a very difficult Ratnio. Yeah, we call it Dr. Chanan. Yeah, he will together with Professor Mirna, yeah, working in the design thinking skill set. Next will be Dr. Wantamas Jantasin. Yeah, she will help us also in the designing of the sustainable agro industry. Next is the Professor Julakon Panatuk, yeah, also from the major university, and then he will also talk about the sustainability aspects in agro industry. Next is Professor Nasiti. She is from the IPB University, and her interest is in the environmental engineering and management, and then she will together with Professor Justinus will be the resource person in the sustainability agro-industry food energy nexus. Next, Professor, is already Professor Bu Endang, Professor Titi Chandra Sunarti. She will work closely with Professor Yaya to understand the agro-industrial materials. Yeah, so we will be with her to understand, to sense as well the different raw materials in chocolate tea, yeah, so that you will be able to differentiate the quality, etc., from that materials. Next will be our what is it? Private sector's partners. Yeah, it's from the business sectors. It is Dr. Wayan Alit Artawiguna. He is the founder of Chow Chocolate. Yeah, he's already become a very long collaborator in this program as well. Yeah, so you will be able to learn from him the vision of the business, the sustainable business that he developed in Bali, yeah, for these chocolate commodities. Next will be Mr. Tejo Pramono. Yeah, he is the co-founder of the Rumah Kopi Ranin. This is the Ranin coffee shop. Yeah, he developed a very interesting approach in the sustainable agro-industry in coffee, how he works with the farmers, how he developed his business models, yeah, to to develop a coffee business that are sustainable in rural areas. Next will be our other co-founder of this Rumah Kopi Ranin, which is Mr. Uci Sapitu. Yeah, he is what is it? A certified, yeah, a certified grader or something. Yeah, you will be able to learn a lot from him about the coffee that have quality, that have its own uniqueness, its own special characteristics that we need to take into account when we are trying to develop products or develop business from coffee. Next would be our farmers. So we are going to work with them, to play with them, yeah, in Cibulao plantation. It is in the highland of Bogor. Yeah, so we have Mr. Kiryono and Mr. Jumbono. You are going to stay for about, I think, 5 days, yeah, Bu Endang, yeah, in their communities, yeah, and then try to listen, try to use your hearts to really understand the struggle, their efforts, their love of coffee over there. So it's going to be a very important immersive learning for you to stay at Cibulao with these coffee farmers. Next will be from Mr. Bambang Lare Solo. Yeah, he is the owner of Kedai Teh Lare Solo. He is also an international certified tea sommelier and blender. So you are going to learn from him about that. Yeah, what is that mean? Yeah, but this is from him. We would like to understand about the characteristic of tea, the quality of tea, how we blend tea to develop a good tea that we can enjoy. Yeah, so this is an interesting resource person, yeah, to talk about tea itself and also the business of tea. Next is Mr. Ivan Hartanto. He is a social entrepreneur, yeah, and also a World Economic Forum's global shapers. Yeah, he developed his business in coffee, yeah, in US, yeah, Bu Endang, yeah. It is in US, yeah, based in US, but he used a lot of coffee from Indonesia, yeah, and exported to US, yeah. So then you will be able to understand which one good quality coffee that he chose, why he chose it, and then export it to find it markets in US or in other country. So next will be Mr. Asif Aunillah. Yeah, Aunillah. He is from this Indonesian Industrial and Beverage Crops Research Institute, we are going to visit this place. Yeah, it is not far from Bogor. Yeah, we will be there for the whole day to learn about cacao. So Mr. Asif will help us to understand about cacao, not only about the raw materials, but it's also with the processing technologies and also more about the business of cacao. He will be helped by Miss Indah Sulistiorini. He is also from there, so he will help us for the whole day to learn about cacao. Next. Okay, so those are all the resource persons, the main resource persons. Of course, that there are also resource persons that if you need to learn about something more, then you will ask us as the committee, and then we will try to connect you to the right resource persons. So do not worry about that. So it's up to you, yeah, to be more proactive. If you would like to learn more, ask to the resource persons and also ask to the communities, committees. And then another one that is going to be very important, play an important role, is the mentors. The students' mentors will work really closely with you. Yeah, so then this is your friends. This is your first contacts. Yeah, that you may have it daily. Yeah, so then I will give the time to Jufi, yeah, to introduce all your mentors. Okay, go ahead, Jufi.
Okay, thank you, Ibu Elisa, for the opportunity. So before we begin to announce the group of the summer course program, I would like to remind you to fill our form in attendance list of summer course TIN today. I leave it the link in the chat right now. And after that, I would like to see our introduction video from all the mentors and some encouragements from us.
My name is Juvianto.
I'm Marcella.
My name is Ryan Bukalino.
I'm Shafa.
My name is Mohad Firza.
My name is Elijah Pramudewardani, but also goes as Elijah.
I am Magistiono.
I am Ananda Zaharianisa.
I am Zefa.
My name is Aulia Lubulfan.
I'm your student mentor for this summer course event. I have some knowledge to share with you guys, such as design thinking, system thinking, including processing technologies of chocolate, coffee, and tea. I will make sure that everyone will get many experiences and unforgettable moments, and also I will make sure that the mentees will reach their goals.
From Udayana University, and I will be your student mentor in IPB University's summer course in Agro-Industrial Engineering. I'm working in the coffee industry, both for roastery and also for exporting. So I hope with all my capabilities and expertise, I can share all about the coffee to you and also guide you to reach your goals in this event.
From IPB University as a student mentor for this summer course. I have an experience and had studied about coffee, tea, and also chocolate. And I will make sure that this summer course are going to run well and hope you guys are enjoying.
And I will be joining as a student mentor. Together, we will enjoy and learn a lot through this summer course, hoping that in the future you will be inspired to apply this knowledge to the surrounding community.
I'm from IPB University as a student mentor from this summer course. I have experience about tea, chocolate, and coffee, and I hope I can share with all of you, and I hope you're excited for this joining this summer course.
I'm from IPB University, and I cannot wait to share the knowledge that I've been provided about chocolate, tea, and coffee. Let's have amazing experiences together in this program. Looking forward to meeting and accompanying you guys soon. Bye!
Currently, I'm a second-year student at Agro-Industrial Engineering Department, and I was responsibility have a good personal communication And then I think I love a new journey.
From IPB University. As your mentor, I will assure you to have a great experience in this summer course.
From IPB University as one of the mentors of the summer course program. As your mentor, I will help with your needs along the explorations of new knowledge in agro-industrial engineering so you can have fun and enjoy learning in this program.
And I will be your mentor for this year's summer course. And I guarantee you that you all will not only gain a lot of much experience and knowledge, but we also gonna have fun together a lot.
See you!
Okay, thank you for watching our video. This is a video from us. Thank you for watching. I hope you are more excited for the next part because we're about to announce the group for the summer course programs. So all the students or mentees and the mentors will be divided into 14 groups. Starting from group 1 will be introduced by Zefa. Go on, Zefa.
Hello guys, I am Zefa from IPB University. I'm majoring agro-industrial engineering, and this is my phone number. Okay, for the group 1, there is Manda Lavina Natania, majoring agro-industrial engineering, first year in IPB University. Next, Muhammad Zalkifal, majoring microbiology, master degree from IPB University. And Alison Margaret King, chemical engineering, third year students of Villanova University. And group 2, yeah, I'm also the mentor for the group 2. The first is Nabil Muzaffar Jacob, majoring agro-industrial engineering from IPB University. Cactus Pascal, agronomy and horticulture, master degree from IPB University. And Hairul Nam Fazil, food science, doctoral degree from UPM.
Okay, thank you, Zefa, for introducing your groups. And then the next we have group 3. So please, Shafa, introduce your groups.
Hello everyone, my name is Shafa and I'm from IPB University, and I will introduce my team members, which are first Kiertanah Devan from University Putra Malaysia, and then there is Tiur Masiregar binti Syamsul from International Islamic University College Selangor, and last is Veronica Putri Widiasi from IPB University. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Shafa. And then the next we have the group 4 will be introduced by Firzi. Stage is yours, Firzi.
Hello everyone, my name is Mohd Firzi from Agro-Industrial Engineering IPB University. I want to introduce my member of group 4. The first is Kalina Kihani Hanifah from IPB University. The next is Brooke Elizabeth Fisher from Villanova University, and then Muhammad Fauzan Afarizi from IPB University. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Firzi. And then the next group, the group 5, will be introduced by Alicia. You can do the floor now, Alicia.
Thank you, Ms. Jupi. Hello, everyone. My name is Alicia Pramodewardhani, majoring in agro-industrial engineering at IPB University. So here's my members. First, Muhammad Irfan Fauzi from IPB University. And Sultan Aziz Barai from IPB University, and Jun Xiang Wong from UPM. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Alicia. And then the next group we have the group 6 will be introduced by Ananda Zahra. So you can go on, Ananda.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Ananda Zahra. I'm majoring in agro-industrial engineering from IPB University, and I will be one of the mentors. Here are the students in the group. There are Nur Shakira from KYS, and then there's Dafa Raka from IPB University, and Arslan Arshad also from IPB University.
Okay, thank you, Ananda Zahra. And then the next group, the seventh group, will be introduced by Raihan.
So hello everyone, my name is Raihan Rivelino Anjani. I'm majoring in agro-industrial technology and from IPB University as a student mentor for this summer course. And in this group, we have Anastasia Fidela from IPB University and Xiao Ying Zhen from Villanova University and Aidil Hakim from University Putra Malaysia.
Okay, thank you, Raihan. And then the next group, the eighth group, will be introduced by Marcella.
All right, thank you. Hi guys, my name is Marcella and I'm from Agro-Industrial Technology, Udayana University, Bali, and I'm going to introduce my member. The first one is Amirul Izwan from Master Degree of UPM. And the next one is Nura Miratu from Management Hall Industry, KUIS, and Muhammad Ihsan Nugraha Pratama from IPB University. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Marcella. And then the next, the group 9, will be introduced by me. Okay, so my name is Juvianto Dwi Prasetyo. You can call me Juvi. I'm from Bandung Institute of Technology, or ITB, majoring in Industrial Engineering and Management. And I will introduce my member of the groups. First, we have Saskia Ayu Kamila from Jenderal Sudirman University, majoring in Food Technology. And then we also have Sedia Khan from University Putra Malaysia, from majoring in Food Science. And then the last, we have Ain Zulaika Azman from International Islamic University College Selangor, Malaysia, majoring in Management Halal Industry. Okay, and then the next, we have the group 10, will be introduced by Agis.
Hello everyone, I'm Agis Tirono and majoring in Industrial Engineering at IPB University as a mentor group 10, and the first member is Adistia Putri Renanda from the IPB University, majoring Agro-Industrial Engineering and the second year. And the second member is Priya Arya for the Sustainable Engineering, Villanova University, and the last is the Muhammad Muaz bin Yasin from Halal Industry Management from International Islamic University Selangor, Paris. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Agis. And then the next group, the group 11, will be introduced by Mashallah. Floor is yours, Mashallah.
Hi again. So I'm going forward to my team, and first one is Irigi from Agro-Industrial Engineering from IPB University, and next Alvin Santosa from Jenderal Sudirman University, and then Ikhwa Wikoy from Chemistry, State University of Jakarta, and the last one Gede Agung Ramanda from Udayana University. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mashallah. And then the next is the 12th group, will be introduced by me. And we have Khofifah Azhari as the first member in the group 12 from University International Semen Indonesia or UIC, majoring in Agro-Industrial Technology. And then the next, we have Suparman from UNUSIA, Universitas Nadlatul Ulama Indonesia, majoring in Agro-Industrial Technology. And then we have Imade Bagus Wisesa Yogiswara from Udayana University, majoring in Agro-Industrial Technology. And the last, we have Witayuningsih from Jenderal Sudirman University, majoring in Agro-Technology. Okay, and then the group 13 will be introduced by Shafa.
Okay, so in group 13, we have first, first there is Mario from Pajajaran University, and then there is Mira from Universitas Semen International Indonesia, and Rahma Izzatunisa from Jenderal Sudirman University.
Okay, thank you. And the last is the group 14. Will be introduced by Ananda Zahra.
Okay, so the students in group 14 are Sherlyn from Pajajaran University. There's also Wulan Mafira from Jenderal Sudirman University and Slamet Haryanto from UISI.
Okay, that's all for the announcement of the group for student course program. I'd like to give a shout out to all mentors for introducing all our groups. Unfortunately, we're at the end of group's introduction session. So thank you for all of you, for the mentees or the mentors. I hope that we can reach out and getting along well. And please do not hesitate to ask if you have any questions about this program. Okay, and then the next session will be presented by Ibu Elisa regarding the summer course schedules. Back to you, Ibu Elisa.
Okay, thank you, Jeffy, and all the mentors. Yeah, of course that it is a very short time yet to know each other, but of course you will be able to know more by the course goes on, and then you also will be able to take a look at these slides. Yeah. In the Google Classroom, we are going to use the Google Classroom for you to access the materials and also to submit assignments and also to talk to each other as well. So now I'm going to, I would like to introduce you to the program book. Yeah. So this is the program books of the 2022 summer course. You will be able to access it at the Google Classroom and take your time to read it. Yeah, the instructions in the Google Classroom. Here also there is a schedule to our program. Yeah, so this summer program is going to be done both offline and online. There are several of you that are going to follow it through online, from the beginning up to the end. Some of you have going to have an online for the first week, but then we are going to welcome friends from US, from Malaysia, and also from Bali, etc. On the second weeks of our programs. Yeah, so they are going to be here in Bogor, and we are going to go to Cibulau Coffee Plantation, to Sukabumi for the cacao industry plantation, and also some of you will go also to Bali to learn about cacao at the Chow Chocolate house. Yeah. So this is the program books. The course name is the Sustainable Agro-Industry in Rural Areas. The credit will be 3 credits. So you will be able to use it, transfer it to your own transcript later on. Yeah, but this will be a 3 credits program. So then all of the attendance will be counted. Yeah, the hours that you spend to learn is accounted as 3 credits. So the course itself is actually give you the knowledge and skills, to design the components of sustainable rural agro-industry. Yeah, there is an interaction between those several aspects that you need to consider when you are going to talk about the sustainable agro-industry, as already been given by Professor Jordan. Yeah, first put your hearts out, and try to be empathetic, to listen to what their needs, and then after that we put on some creativity by giving some our design skills, engineering skills, or from other discipline as well, to provide local solutions to the local problems. So this is the learning outcomes. of this course. The first one is that you are able to identify, analyze, and actually not solve yet, propose a solution to the problems in agro-industry in rural areas. The second one is you are able to design a sustainable rural agro-industry, whether it is at the system or at the products or at the components, yeah, that you are encountered, yeah, or that you identified in the whether it is in Sipulau or in Bali. The third one is that you will be able to recognize the needs and the ability to be involved in lifelong learning. Because in these programs, it is you as the center of the learning. We, the resource persons, the committee, and the mentors are the one that will be your friends during those learning experience. But it is you who will set up the pace, and also it is you who will put the trajectory of your learning itself. So this is, we have already done it, the fun with the resource persons and also the facilitators, yeah, in sustainability, in chocolate, coffee, tea, and also design thinking. And then we have also the mentors. Yeah, we haven't put it here, but we will include it later. Yeah. So now is the schedule. Yeah. Before going to the schedule, I would like to go to this one. So part of us will do it online. Yeah. So we will use the Google Classroom to store the materials and also the agenda, the announcements, and as well as it is the place where you are going to submit the assignment. So please give your email address, and also later on, maybe Juvi will give you the invite link to this Google Classroom. Please accept it, and then you will be able to scroll all the materials related to this summer course. We will also use the Zoom meetings. We will use also maybe later on some of the jump boards, yeah, to brainstorm, etc., or make a designs, a collaborative design, yeah, with our friends who are doing it online. And then there is also some of the technicalities to communicate with each other and to coordinate. We will use kind of WhatsApp, but sometimes the US students have difficulties or with the WhatsApp because they usually use the, I'm not sure what is it, line or something. Just contact your mentors, and then we try to find the solutions that will enable us to communicate or coordinate easily. There are some reading materials that you will be able to access as well. The first one is this sustainable agro-industry in rural areas. Yeah, this one is still wrong. This is not. This is the learning that we have already gathered from doing the summer course for, now it's almost 4 years. Yeah, 4 years of doing this summer course. And then you will have these 2 books. Yeah, this is a very instructive and very easy to follow books to design thinking. Yeah, it is about the, not only about the tools, but it is also how the mindset of thinking, as what I have already been highlighted by Professor Jordan. Yeah, try first to listen, try first to use your hearts to understand what are the struggles, what are the wants, what are the needs of these people, not only the people, but maybe also with the communities and also the surrounding environments. So these 2 books will be very helpful for you, yeah, to be used for your learning journey. And there are also several videos from our previous summer course that you will be able to access as well. So this is the approach of our programs. So as I said before, it is a student-centered learning. Yeah, so you are going to be the ones who set up the pace of the learnings, choose the trajectory of your learnings, and then also what you are going to learn during this process. So the resource persons, the mentors, and then also later on several people, the communities are the one where you are learn from or you are learning with. Yeah, so this is going to be our tunes in our learning in this summer program. The second one is it is the experiential learning. Yeah, so you will be able to experience it in the real real life context. Yeah, like you are going to do it a mini design challenge with context in Cibulau plantation, in Chow Chocolate, in Rumah Kopi Ranin, etc. So you are going to have a concrete experience so that you will be able to reflect on your observation and make a conceptualizations of what you learn, of what are important, etc. And then you will be able to experiment it to some extent, and then the whole cycle will be taken place here. The third one, we are going also the jigsaw methods. You will work in groups, but then you will be able later on to separate, into a separate your groups, to understand a different aspects of the maybe the projects or maybe several aspects in certain materials, and then you will experience them in a different groups, but then brings the new know-how, the new learning to your group, so that you will have more varied new learnings, new knowledge, or new skills that will help you to develop your projects better. So that is the three approach that we are going to use. And then the last one is how we are going to conduct our meetings. Yeah, so then we will structure it like this one. You have this independent pre-work, so just take a look at the reading materials, the watching videos. Some of the resource person will give you some pre-assignment, to help you to understand better or to put you in the in the context of what we will be discussed in the class. So then we will have the in-class activities. It starts with the highlighting the concepts from the resource persons, and then we will have some group works, and then we have the feedback from the resource persons. In this sense, we expect that we will learn more from the discussions, from the things that you have already learned prior to this class, and bring that learning experience into the class discussions. And then after that, of course, there is an assignment that you have to follow and then implement it into a mini projects. So I've already told you about that there is a mini design challenge that you will be have to do. Yeah. This is the local solutions to the local problems, as said by Professor Jordan. Yeah, so then you will immerse and challenge yourself in the choco tea industry. Yeah, so after we follow the materials, we go to the field works and then the group works. Yeah, we will have for the second part of the programs, you are doing this mini design challenge. Yeah, so we will start from the problems. You will be able to identify and define your design problems, and then ideate, generate ideas to solve that problems, and also try a little bit more to propose concept solutions to the problems that you have already defined. Yeah, so those are the general structure of our course. I will go into more detail with the schedule. Wait for me. So this is the schedule. this is us today. Yeah, we have the opening and also getting to know each other. And then tomorrow, yeah, the first week it will be done online, yeah, through these Zoom meetings. Yeah, so for friends from US, you will have to stay late, yeah, in the evening to learn, yeah, because of the time difference. The first one tomorrow, we will go with the sustainable agro-industry with Professor Justinus and Professor Nastiti. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, we are going through to the design thinking, understanding your design journey with Professor Mirna and Dr. Chanan. Yeah, and then on Friday, I will introduce you more to the mini design challenge. Yeah, it's going to be on Friday, and it's going to be online. And then we will expect to have our friends from Villanova and also from Malaysia to join us in Bogor in 9 and 10 of July. So you will stay at the IPB University dormitory, yeah, over there. And then we are looking forward to having you, yeah. And then on Monday, we will already going to start. It's going to be done offline, but some students are also going to have it online. Yeah, this is about the Chokoti, the overall concepts of the sustainable agro-industry in rural areas, which will be given by Mr. Tejo, Mr. Alit, Mr. Bambang. They are all the businessmen in chocolate, coffee, and tea industry. And then in the afternoon, we are going in deeper into active compounds of functional food, especially in the chocolate, coffee, and tea, which will be given by Professor Yaya and Professor Titi. Yeah, there is a kind going to be on-hands experience as well, some laboratory works that we are going to prepare for this session on Monday. And then after that, we are going to study each of the chocolate industry. The first one is going to be with coffee. Yeah, so we have 2 days on coffee. Yeah, we are going to study the materials, the processing technology, the products, the byproducts, and also the business. We are going to do it in the Rumah Kopi Ranin. So we are going to do it. It is close to IPB. Yeah, so then we are going to go there, and then we are going to study everything about coffee for 2 days. And then on Thursday, we are going to study about chocolates. And I said before that we are going to study it in the premise in the industrial beverage research centers. It is about an hour from IPB University. So we are going to do that, understanding a chocolate, about materials, processing technology, products and byproducts, and this premise. And then on Friday, we are going to study about tea with Pak Bambang from the Kedai Lare Solo. But we are not going to do it at his shop, yeah, but we are going to do it in IPB. But it's going to be a very interesting one, yeah, because we are going to taste, and we are going to try to mix and then try to feel, to sense about this tea, chocolate, and coffee. Okay, so that is the end of the second week. Now, then we are going to go to the immersive part. We are going to do our field works in Cibolao. It is a highland in Bogor, yeah, about, yeah, depending whether there is going to be a traffic or not, it's about around an hour. Yeah, it is a very nice place, but it is very cold, so bring your own jacket, etc. Yeah, we are going to stay there for 5 days. Yeah, so we are going to go on Saturday, and then we are going to settling in, getting to know with the communities and the farmers over there. And then on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, the structure will be the same. It will start with knowing your neighborhood. Yeah, we'll take a look at the bird watching and also some knowing the plants in your neighborhood and also knowing the people in your neighborhood. Yeah, it will start with that kind of things. But then after that, for almost the whole day, you are going to do the immersion. Yeah, you will do planting coffee, harvesting coffee, coffee processing, and also talk with the communities. Yeah, you will be divided into 3 groups. Yeah, but you are going to follow all these 3, but it's going to be with a smaller group for each day. In the afternoon and the evening, we are going to reflect on what we have already learned in the afternoon. Yeah, so it is the reflective moments, and then also some social activities with the youngsters in that neighborhood. Yeah, so that is all the structures. By the end of this immersion, we hope that you have already able to define your design problems that you will like to solve for the days after that. Yeah, so you'll be able to test your problems, yeah, to the community, whether it is a problems that needs to be solved and wants to be solved by the community. And then after the whole 5 days, we are going to leave Cibulao. Yeah, there are going to be a separate groups. The one that is going to Bali to Chow Chocolate, and the one that goes back to the IPB. Yeah. So it's going to be on the Wednesday, and then after that in IPB, you are going to know the IPB facilities to do rapid prototyping. But for the one in Bali, you will continue with kind of immersion in Chow Chocolate business, yeah, in Tabanan, Bali. And then after that, you are already doing your projects, yeah. The first one, yeah, you are going to ideate, generate ideas, and then getting feedbacks from the mentors, from the faculties, from the resource persons, and also from the users, if possible. Yeah, we are going to have the 2 iterations in generating ideas. After that, you are going to continue with doing some rapid prototyping, making your ideas more tangible, yeah, so that we are going to be able to give feedbacks on the development of your ideas into later on working prototypes, proven prototypes, and then products. Yeah. So then we will have 2 iterations also with the rapid prototyping. Yeah. You will test your solution with the users or with the resource persons as well, and then you try to revise it to make it better. And then we have 3 iterations. Sorry, 3 iterations. So then you will have a more refined concept ideas, prototypes for your solutions that you are going to propose. After that, the groups from Bali will rejoin us in Bogor, yeah, on Thursday, the 28th of July, and then you have already need to start the preparation for your idea pitching. By the end of this program, you are going to present, to pitch your ideas in front of the audience. Yeah, we have these competitions on idea pitching on the 13th of July. Yeah, so you will be able to prepare for that idea pitching on the Friday, and then on Saturday you are going to pitch your ideas. And then in the afternoon, we are going to close our programs, the programs. Yeah. So during this idea pitching, you will also meet with other students that are not following this summer course, but they have also the same similar learning process from a different university in Indonesia and also outside Indonesia. So those are those idea pitching competition is conclude our summer program. So we hopefully that we will be able to give you grades that equals to the 3 credits of learning, 3 credits point. Okay, that's all from me from the schedule. If you have questions, you can ask us. Yeah. And also, if this is already too much, yeah, you will be able to access that materials from the Google Classroom. and then try to read it. And then if you still have more questions on it, you will be able to reach the mentor and ask for some clarity and confirmations. So I think that's all from me now, Jufi. Yeah, Jufi.
Okay, Ibu Elisa, thank you for your information regarding the summer course schedule. Okay, before we end this opening session and getting to the session, do you have any questions to ask from the participants?
Please, student, this is technically somehow student asks, could I follow the Bali team to go there? Of course, yeah, I also want to go to the Bali. But however, in Bali trip, actually, the cost should be borne by yourself. Yeah, it's cost meaning that Jufi is already make some estimated cost. You can join with the Villanova student, go to the Bali with your own cost. So please let me know if you would like to join, so I can arrange you ticket and maybe the what's that called hotel, and also some matter related to that I'm staying in Bali. Understand from the student? Okay, let me think. If you have some extra money, maybe you can enjoy Bali while you're doing your work in the summer course. Okay, please ask something in techniques. Maybe someone from the University of Putra Malaysia. Do you have any question, guys? No?
Maybe it is very overwhelming information in the evening, but it needs to be given. Yeah, maybe you can read it on your own time and on your own pace. But beware, tomorrow we are going to have the first session, yeah, with the sustainable agro industry with Professor Justinus and Professor Nastiti.
Yeah, and we start for the 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, 7 o'clock in the morning with the same link. Yeah. So this is the link for your class. So please be aware of be in the room on time. Yeah, and we learn for the first on the second day of the summer course. Yeah. The attendance. So this is important because like the other course, you should attend at least 80% of the meeting. So please be aware. We in the end we give you some what is that called score on my mark, and you can transfer into your transcript after we count your attendances for at least 80% of the meeting. Okay, so be aware of it. That's all. Okay, Jufi, there is no question. Please, I give the time back to you to end the session, and we close this class today.
Okay, thank you, Ibu Endang. So thank you for reminding us about the attendance list of this summer course program. So I want you to remind you, all of you, for participants to fill our list, our form in attendance list that I have given you in the chat below. And please, because Bu Endang have been mentioned before, the minimum of attendance is be minimum of 80%. So you should fill our form for the attendance list. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you for joining in our opening ceremony and getting to know session. I'm Juvianto Dwi Prasetyo, and have a good day for tonight, and good night for the students from the States. Goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Bye. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Terima kasih.